Hello everybody, this is NextAds bringing you another cast from the r/cast subreddit, and I've been casting live for the past hour, and have seen a lot of nice matches so far. So let's get this party started. This is a new game. We have in the top right hand corner of the map our red Terran player killerKoala, and in the bottom left hand corner of the map we have Anubis, the blue Zerg player. Now, killerKoala is a great player. I've casted a few games by him, not recently, but I have casted a few games by him, and I like his playstyle. So I'll be interested to see what he does. I have never seen Anubis before, though, so hey, who knows what happens. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is Daybreak. Did not look at the title of the map before I chose it, but I believe this is Daybreak. Yeah. See that Overlord coming out, and he is going to be trying to. How did he get 11? That's weird. Okay, Anubis is just drawn up. We can probably see a 16 hatch, which is not uncommon, especially against a Terran player. killerKoala has yet to throw a barracks down, though, so he's just letting himself get his SCV count up nice and high. 12 to 14 right now on our worker count, so Anubis is leading the field with economy so far. Actually, there is an engineering bay. That is a great move on killerKoala's part. He's blocking that expansion so that Anubis will not be able to throw down a quick expansion or a 16 hatch. So, excellent move on killerKoala's part. I don't know if he's actually going to finish it or if he's just going to... Oh, there he is. He canceled it or stopped building it, but it is nearly at full health, so it will sit there until Anubis can whittle it down, and then he'll probably cancel it right before it gets built. We do see a spawning pool almost up for Anubis, so he's going to try and start building Zerglings to get rid of that engineering bay rather quickly. We do see killerKoala putting down his expansion before barracks, so we see killerKoala doing a fast expansion, no barracks, not even worried about defense. He's like, Anubis, you're not going to have an expansion, I'm going to get ahead of the game on this. 2 refineries are going down for him, so plenty of gas will be available for whatever he chooses to do. First 2 Zerglings are on the way. 4 Zerglings are on the way for Anubis. Going to probably very quickly start whittling down this engineering bay because it is just in his way right now. Yep. Metabolic boost is also being researched right now for Anubis. And always smart to get that, no matter what you're doing. That wall off is finally being built up. An engineering bay is going down at home, and a barracks. That command center down here is almost complete. About another 30 seconds, 20 seconds. I'm not very good with the timings just yet on how long it takes to build. So, and there he did cancel it right before it got damaged. So, very good play on his part. Yeah, nothing's really happening so far in the game. My roommates did just get back, so I kind of had to stop talking there for just a moment. Looks like he's going to be turning this command center into a planetary fortress, trying to defend it instead of getting units to defend it. killerKoala is moving his barracks down to the low ground, protecting the rep on 2 fronts. However, right now Anubis has map control. Well, only map control because he has his own Naga tower. I consider that map control just because he can see more than killerKoala can see. He's going to send 2 Zerglings up here, try to poke, see what he can do. However, this planetary fortress, if those Zerglings get in range, are going to wipe it out very quickly. See a Roach Warren being built up for Anubis, and he does have his natural finally being put up. So that roach warns up. We have a starport coming up back at home in killerKoala's base. So I'd like to say we're probably gonna see tanks, marines, and some medevacs. See, lair tech is going up for Anubis. So maybe Spire tech? But 2 Evo chambers are coming up, so I'm inclined to think he's gonna stay on the ground. Because generally you're not gonna clear up 2 Evo chambers unless you're planning on getting that extra quick research. High-tech auto tracking is being researched right now. And it looks like this overlord is probably going to slowly get whittled away at. Looks like that overlord is probably going to get killed. Which it won't supply block Anubis, but it is rather an inconvenience more than anything. Torpid reactor is being researched, so killerKoala is going to be going Ravens, and I've casted the match on him before, and I know he loves his Ravens, so it'll be interesting to see how this plays out for him. Neither of these Evo chambers are being used right now, however, so they are just kind of sitting and being wasted minerals. He is supply blocked at the moment, so he's going to want to get these overlords up so he can start building more units. Now this is just brilliant here. This is a nice little wall off right here. So any Zerglings that are trying to do a run by are going to have to run straight past this planetary fortress. And they probably won't even get past that because you have the bunker protecting and the planetary fortress. Yeah, it's just going to be a nice little defense right there. We do see spires coming up, so if killerKoala is going to want to do heavy Raven play, he's going to have plenty of stuff to defend them in the air. It looks like we have a 3rd command center coming up too, though. So it looks like we're going to have killerKoala trying to go for a fast 3rd. And get that out there to continue his macro lead. 2 more starports are being built right now for killerKoala. And a 3rd hatchery is going down for Anubis, so he is going to be at 3 base while killerKoala is trying to get up to 3 base. Now killerKoala does have missile turrets protecting these SCVs right here too. So in a way he does have an excellent little, I'd like to say it's a kind of a tower defense style protecting this area. But you know, I digress. Now right now this command center is just sitting here. He hasn't lifted out to move it over to a 3rd base yet. And that's right now it's just kind of being wasted minerals in my opinion. We do see Terran building armor, however, going up, so he's trying to make sure all of these buildings are going to be nice to sound. There goes that command center finally moving over to his 3rd. It looks like killerKoala is doing some scouting with this 1 Viking out right now. He doesn't want to see any probes trying to set down at these 2. He doesn't want any hidden bases. We do have a nice little Mutalis army moving out to try, like I said, they're also checking for a hidden base, so it looks like they're going to try and swoop around, but these missile turrets will probably counteract them very easily. See, 2 more starports are being built up by killerKoala. He's going to be starting to try and push out heavy amounts of these Ravens. And see, those mutas come in and it's like they were just denied their opportunity. They could have kept attacking, but it would have meant giant casualties in their number. See Zerg Flyer Carapace 1 being researched and Glial Reconstitution, so I'd like to say he's probably going to be going a Roach Muta mix. Yeah, and some Banelings now, I guess. He saw that and he's like, okay, I need some Banelings. We do see killerKoala menarding some of his workers over to the 3rd. Great way to keep your income high and get that 3rd nice and saturated very quickly. Seeker missiles are being researched for killerKoala, so he knows he's going to have to deal with air units, so he's preparing for it. It's up to what, 5? killerKoala does not have the SCV lead right now, though. That does go to Anubis 59 to 48. So Anubis, while he did get a slower first expansion, he is leading the macro game right now, sitting on 1,300 gas. He has more than enough gas to pretty much do anything he really wants to do right now. He does have Zerg flyer attacks and centrifugal hooks being researched right now, and a 4th base is going up for Anubis. 9 more mutas are also being coming up, and he really likes his mutas. He's trying to create a nice ball of mutas to do some harassment, but all these missile turrets are going to keep a nice defensive layer for killerKoala. He's up to... that's not what I meant to do at all. The army supply is not very similar. Anubis does have the army supply right now, and if killerKoala is not careful, that could bite him if he does not start pushing out some more units. And he is trying to, mind you, but it's a slow process getting 5 ravens at a time. He's starting to build his 4th command center, so he's going to be pushing out to grab a 4th base soon. This 4th base for Anubis will be coming up shortly, and he is moving to hive tech, so I'd like to say we're going to be seeing Ultralis coming up soon too, but it looks like Anubis is just covering all his grounds, trying to get as much tech as possible so he can switch at a moment's notice. 2 more bags were placed down here for killerKoala at his natural, and it looks like he's just doing that to try and push out as many units as possible. These mutas are just going to quickly wipe through into this turret, and this missile turret is hitting them, but it is not going to be enough against this giant ball of mutas. Here come these ravens to do some damage, and it looks like they're going to fend off this muta attack. That secret missile is following, slowly behind, but it's following. But these mutas are just very quickly running away, and the secret missile did not do anything. This 4th is up, however it is not being utilized so far. So it's a giant ball of ravens. That was a big ball of mutas, but that's also a big ball of ravens. And I've seen what killerKoala can do with ravens. It is not nice. This ball of mutas is going to be pushing out with their 1-1 upgrades. And 34 Zerglings are in process of being built. So we're going to see those probably all get transformed right into Banelings, just to try and do as much damage as possible. Here come these mutas trying to push in, trying to get rid of as many of these SCVs as possible, doing harassment. And it looks like they did accomplish getting a lot of those, or at least they destroyed the missile turrets. What do we see? He has killed 14 workers, which isn't a big hit to the economy, but it is annoying to say the least. He is keeping killerKoala completely on the defensive. So killerKoala, while he is trying to build up his army and get as many of these ravens as he can, and he does have a lot of ravens so far. That is not what I want at all. He does have 13 ravens right now, and that can be very devastating if used correctly. I apologize, 16 ravens now that those did finish being built. 2 more command centers are on the way. So while killerKoala is moving this expansion out right now to grab his 4th, he is planning on grabbing a 5th and a 6th very quickly. But these mutas are going to be pushing out, trying to deny any expansion that's going to be going out. It looks like if killerKoala is going to use these ravens to protect this expansion. Or we have a giant Baneling ball just slowly coming in. It looks like he's going to be, as he's pushing it onto front, Baneling's on this front, Muta's on this front, and those Banelings just crushed through that expansion right now there very quickly. Don't waste the Banelings though. Let me get over here and see what's going on. These these Mutas are trying to do damage, but they are getting wiped out very quickly by all these Ravens. However, these Banelings are just pushing in and are wiping out as much as they can. They just did a lot of damage. Effectively wiping out Killer's, well, 4th now, but it was his 3rd, and doing a lot of damage to the front line of killerKoala's natural. Anubis has 10 10 more mutas being built right now. Plenty of Zerglings to transform back into Banelings if he so desires. But killerKoala just has this giant ball of ravens. And he is not too worried about it right now. It looks like killerKoala is just going to be building as many command centers as he can. And that is one way to do it. I guess he'll never have to worry about command centers, or maybe he's going to be turning them into planetary fortresses to do defense against all the possible banelings. It looks like killerKoala is going to be pushing out here with these ravens soon, trying to do as much damage, while Anubis is putting up his 5th base. So Anubis will be trying to do some harassment with these mutas yet again. And there goes this command center being turned into a planetary fortress. Here comes another big baneling bust from Anubis, ready to try and do as much damage as he possibly can, trying to stop this planetary fortress from going up. And he is going to be successful in stopping that, as he starts to chase it away with all these mutas. And it is going to be set on fire, so it will slowly go down. killerKoala will effectively cancel this 5th base from going up with plenty of turrets. And he's going to be pushing out, trying to start to wipe through Anubis' massive amount of bases. But it looks like Anubis is trying to push at the same time. That is a lot of missile turrets. And this is why I like killerKoala. He loves his ravens. He throws down as many turrets as he can. And while Anubis did effectively clean up this other base right here, Anubis is hitting all of killerKoala's bases at the same time, while killerKoala is just throwing down missile turrets all over all of Anubis' bases. They are both trying to wipe each other out as quickly as possible, but killerKoala just has so many turrets down everywhere, and this is just devastating. This is why you never let someone get that many ravens, because it is just not going to end well for you. It looks like killerKoala's Anubis is going to be trying to push back and take out these ravens with his small army of mutas, but I don't know what to say. He is no longer making air production. He is supply blocked, and he does not have a spire to make any more air production. All these turrets are slowly, completely wiping out this main base of Anubis. They wiped out his 4th and his 5th. And Anubis is now completely on the defensive as killerKoala is wiping through just every last bit of his army. This is going to be a push that will probably end the game. Although if Anubis doesn't have a way of coming back, there's the GG. There's the GG from killerKoala, and this was just an excellent game to cast. Like I said, killerKoala is a very, very nice guy. And I am being told that it was actually Cloud Kingdom, not Daybreak. But you know, I was Nexaz. I am Nexaz. This was a cast from the r/casted subreddit. And if you want me to cast one of your games, you can always drop it on the r/casted subreddit or email it to me directly, nexussc2@gmail.com. You can follow me on Twitter at nexaz1, or you can subscribe to me here on YouTube, NexusSC2, and always like and comment on this video if you'd like to like the video. You can always see me on Twitch TV, twitch.tv/nexaz, where I will be doing occasional live casts. And as always, y'all have a great night.